want to wear a face mask, feel free to do so. If you are comfortable going without, please feel free to do that as well. If anybody needs a face mask, so if somebody's wearing it and it breaks during the day or it's fallen on the floor, we still have face masks available. So you can always come to any of the offices or at entry to ask for a new face mask. So they're still here. The only time it's mandatory is if you've tested positive for COVID and you're coming back off your isolation period. So you've been isolated for 5 days and you're returning. You are mandated to then wear your face mask for the next 5 days. That is the only time it's mandated, unless there are certain trips that, now that we can go on trips again. They know teachers are running trips all over the place, which is great. But there'll be certain places where you'll go on trips to, and they may require face masks. So please check to see where you're going to make sure of their face requirements so students and staff have face masks available in case they are required. Thank you. Okay, second piece is the school survey. Those of you who have been around for a long time, this happens every year. Parents, I believe your survey has been mailed home or is getting mailed home. In addition, you can always fill them out online. Teachers and students, yours are online. And please, it's very important that everybody participate. We listen to your feedback and review it in the building, in the different departments, within our cabinet. And we try to make steps to remedy any situations that anybody feels that is that could use some improvement. So please, it's really important to me if you could just take a few minutes out of your day to go and fill out the survey, whether it be online or for parents if you use the paper copy. I appreciate it. I am going to be here for the rest of this, but I'm going to turn it back over to our hostess, Ms. Lopez. I want to thank you for your time and attention. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Ms. Berg. So some updates regarding our guidance department. The guidance counselors have started junior and freshman meetings with 9th and 11th graders. Basically, these meetings are for the counselors to meet with the students to see how they've been doing academically, if they have any plans to for their post-secondary careers, or like what they're thinking about, what they're going to do after high school. Also, PM classes and Saturday PE classes have started, so any students that failed to achieve their credit for their class in the fall now are scheduled for these classes in the spring. If they continue to fail, they will then be registered for summer school, and we want to avoid that. So please make sure that parents, you're checking your programs, your child's programs, and children, students, that you're checking your programs to see that you are scheduled for these classes. And lastly, Arista Honor Society for the fall honor roll. These certificates were distributed to the students on March 4th, and for students to become an Arista Honor Society member, they have to have a 90 GPA and above. And there are also other requirements that they have to follow to join Arista. Mr. Vega is unable to join us today, so I'm going to read his slide. So Mr. Vega is our student organization COSA teacher. He organizes all of the events in the school that are for the students to collaborate with one another. So this year's talent show is something that he's working on. There is a tentative date, May 11th at 5:30. To purchase tickets, he's going to send out notifications for when that's going to be available. Rehearsals, if you are already and you started practicing, they're on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday after school. And the sign-up sheet is in room 143. Students are still encouraged to try out. If you didn't make the first round of tryouts, he is willing to take the time to see your interest and your act, and you may still have a chance to be in the show. So you can see Mr. Vega in room 143 if you're interested in showcasing your talent. Also, we have tickets available for Broadway shows, so dinner and a Broadway night. This Thursday, some students will be attending Wicked. And then there are tickets for Aladdin on sale for the March 23rd show. It's $15 with a signed permission slip. That includes dinner and the movie ticket. It's not just the ticket. Same thing for dinner and baseball. So dinner and baseball, a Met game on May 27th. $15 with a signed permission slip, and you can go to a Met game, and you can also get dinner with your friends if you all do decide to do it together, or if you want to do it just as a group, you're more than welcome to sign up for that. Again, all of this is available in room 143 during your lunch period. And then specifically seniors, this is for you. Prom will be taking place on June 4th at Don Michele Elagio. And then graduation will be on June 21st in Colden Auditorium at Queens College from 2 to 4 p.m. More information will obviously be given to you for these events, but these are the dates for them. I'm not sure if Mr. Jackson is on, but I don't see him. He's also teaching. Okay, so I can go over some PSAL. So anyone interested in baseball, softball, flag football, and handball, the spring session started May 1st. The coaches are Miss Hoffman for baseball for boys, Mr. Mendez, flag football. Handball is Mr. DeVoe, and softball is for Miss Patowski. She is the coach for that. So if you're interested, or if you are thinking about being on the team, their email information is there, so you can email them, or you can go to the office inside of the gymnasium and try to reach out to these individuals. Boys varsity basketball bake sale is happening Wednesday, March 9th. So you can stop by outside of the cafeteria and support the basketball team, the boys basketball team. And Sunnyside, do I have anyone from Sunnyside here?
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Madeline Hatcher. I am the Community School Director for Sunnyside Community Service at Queens Tech. Just here to talk a little bit of the programs that we have going on right now through community schools. So most importantly, we have daytime tutoring going on. So if you are a student or if you have a child who is in need of some academic homework help, we are here to support. So daytime tutoring, we have it periods 5 through 8 on Thursdays and periods 6 through 8 on Fridays in room 314. If you attend 5 sessions, you will receive free pizza, so make sure to tell your friends. We also have a girls group that we're trying to get started again this year, Real Talk 2.0. There'll be flyers posted around the school with more information. But if you have any questions, you can contact Amelia. She's also on this call right now. We're also going to be having a lot of fun events for students throughout the spring, so please make sure to check your pupil path for more information. We're also here to support families as well. We have an advisory board meeting that's virtual happening this Thursday at 4 p.m. Really, it's a space where you can provide your feedback, but also hear more about the work that Sunnyside is doing to support you as well as your child. Lastly, we have a virtual parent association meeting next Wednesday at 10 a.m. So really encourage you all to attend if you're able to make it. And then we are offering toiletries assistance to any families who are in need. I will put my email in the chat if you want to reach out to me directly. I will take things over to Fabian, who is our Director of Engagement and Enrichment for Sunnyside.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Fabian Rodana, Director of Enrichment Engagement for Sunnyside Community Services. For those who are unable to join, there's an announcement going on. I do apologize, it's at school. But quickly, for those who are unable to attend any of the lunchtime tutoring, we do offer after-school tutoring, room 307, Monday through Thursday from 2:30 to 6 p.m. And please come on by. If you are interested, I want to pass it off to college and career. Unless you want me to do the clubs.
Hello. Can everyone hear me? Baba, maybe yes. Awesome. No, not good morning. Good afternoon, guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying healthy. Just quickly covering over college and career readiness. For those of you that might not know, our SYP application has officially opened up. Our SYP application is actually a bit different than the one most students are used to. Normally, it's a lotto-based system. If you get it, awesome. If not, better luck next year. The way our SYP application works, it is a school-based application, so it's open to only Queens Technical High School students. So any Queens Tech freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, this is your opportunity to get a job, to get employed for 6 weeks during the summer, work anywhere from 12.5 to 25 hours for a week up to $15 an hour. So definitely take advantage of this, guys. I will drop the link in the chat box, as well as the specific code that's associated with our application. And just in case you guys are unable to click it right now or take a screenshot or whatever, definitely stop by room 219. We could definitely give you the flyer with all the information, whatever works best for you guys. Application deadline is April 23rd, so make sure you guys get in those applications as soon as possible. Other than that, we still have college advisement available that's open to all grades with a more of a focus right now on seniors. Time's running out, guys. Graduation's right around the corner, so make sure you have the proper planning done, whether it be college, work, whatever it is, guys. Make sure you have planning done and finalized. And also, we do have college workshops available after school, but definitely feel free to reach out to us in room 219. Safest times Monday to Thursday from 11 to 3:30 p.m.
Buenas tardes todo el mundo. Mi nombre es Caroline y yo soy la coordinadora de la escuela comunitaria y voy a estar hablando de esta información que hablamos ahora en inglés, pero ahora en español. Nosotros somos Sunnyside Youth Futures y aquí le estamos dando información para marzo de los programas que tenemos en este mes. Primero, le quiero decir que tenemos tutoría durante el día en el salón del tercer piso para estudiantes durante el almuerzo de ellos los jueves y los viernes. Y si los estudiantes, los hijos o hijas de ustedes ellos van a recibir pizza si van 5 veces o más. Estamos tratando de decirle a los niños que pueden divertirse si ellos hacen sus tareas con ayuda que tenemos adentro de la escuela. También tenemos un club que se llama Real Talk, que estamos buscando participantes, o si usted sabe un estudiante o hija o hijo que usted quieren entrar a un club y quieren una oportunidad, nosotros tenemos espacio. Y si quieres saber más información sobre próximos eventos que vamos a tener este mes y en los próximos meses, por favor, chequen el People Path para esa información. Compromiso del familiar, tenemos algunas cosas que están pasando este mes, comenzando con la reunión virtual de la Junta Asesora para padres y estudiantes y maestros también. Eso está pasando este jueves a las 4 p.m. También tenemos la reunión virtual de la Asociación de Padres, que va a pasar el miércoles que viene, no esta semana, pero la próxima a las 10 a.m. Y también es virtual, los padres no tienen que venir a la escuela. Por favor, entrense en línea para que usted pueda asegurarse que tiene la información que la escuela le puede dar, y también usted no puede dar más información si usted quiere más programas o que quiere ver algo más en la escuela. Y también tenemos asistencia de artículos de tocador. Si usted necesita recibir algo, nosotros lo podemos ayudar en la escuela comunitaria. Comenzando con el programa de enriquecimiento, si los estudiantes no pueden ir en tutoría durante el día, también tienen la opción de ir después de la escuela. Es de lunes a jueves todos los días, de 3 a 6 p.m. Y también tenemos una lista que tiene varios clubes que los estudiantes pueden asistir después de la escuela si también ellos desean. Jordan, I'm not sure if you want to translate for college and career. Okay. Para la preparación universitaria y profesional, la aplicación del empleo de verano para todos los estudiantes está activa. Si usted quiere a su hijo o hija, o si eres un estudiante que quiere trabajar en este verano, por favor vea el enlace en el chat para que puedan aplicar. Y también tenemos sesiones de consejería para la universidad y también de trabajo si los estudiantes necesitan algún taller o necesitan ayuda con el resumen, nosotros podemos asistir con eso también. Y claro, si ustedes escuchan algo que están interesados en que hablamos hoy, por favor complete el formulario de referencia y vamos a poner el enlace en el chat, porque claro, si usted quiere participar o el hijo o hija, nosotros queremos ayudarlo.
Yes, and if anybody's interested in joining any after-school clubs and activities, please come on by the 219. I can direct you to the dates and times of each and every single one of these club activities, everything from Arista Art Book Club cheerleading to soccer to wellness council, writers workshops to drama clubs. These are all great activities. Please make sure to join a club. As I always tell you, join a club, add to your resume, make it look better. Make sure that you have the experience for collaboration with other individuals, your peers, and etc. Think outside the box using these club activities. Come see us in 219.
All right, so Karina is unavailable, she's in session, but we have a mental health provider here from Western Queens at Queens Tech. Basically, they are available in room 213. They provide support. They have several different areas that they can provide support in, and they can discuss strategies and resources. They also do workshops, so I think some of you saw, or some students saw them in the cafeteria when they were in there to provide some support for healthy relationships. They're having another workshop, so if you're interested, or if your child might be interested in having a healthy relationship conversation, dialogue, what it looks like. That is a workshop that they will be hosting, and the information is posted on our website, but it's also posted on the community boards that we have in the building. And Ms. Carabellis is also in session, so I'm going to read her slides. So as you know, Ms. Carabellis is our college advisor. She is visiting junior English classes visited junior English classes before the midwinter break to introduce college and financial aid information. Junior planning meetings have started. Students should find their appointment or date in the class of 2023 Google Classroom. There are very important topics to be discussed, like post-secondary options. What are you doing after high school? Do you want to go to college? Alternative programs, unions, interests and preferences, colleges and or program match and best fit, eligibility for opportunity programs, financial aid options based on household information and immigration status. So those are for the junior classes. For on March 9th, senior workshop, understanding your financial aid awards letter. So students, you have the option of attending in person, period 9, in the library. Parents and students can also attend virtually at 4:30. The link will be added to the QT website, Senior Google Classroom, and sent by Pupil Path. So you can attend to understand if you did get some letters and acceptances, or if they're offering some packages to you, the rundown will be given to you at these workshops. Students should bring their award letters if they have any. If you did not receive any, you can still attend. It'll just go over what to expect when and if you get one. On April 6th, families of 11th grade students, there's a parent workshop for college and financial aid, approximately an hour to an hour and a half. There's an English version, which is at 5 p.m., and then a Spanish version at 5:30 p.m. The link will be added to the QT website and sent by Pupil Path. 12th grade students still require help for financial aid applications. So I know some students are having a hard time getting these applications in. So Miss Tangela is the application advisor, and she is available Monday, Tuesday, Friday in room 143. And in room 219, as you know, we also have Sunnyside advisors that are available every day at noon and also after school to assist with these needs. And again, parent workshop, April 6th, college and financial aid, el proceso universitario y ayuda financiera. Families of 11th grade students are encouraged to attend. Las familias de los estudiantes del 11 grado pueden y deberían asistir para las aplicaciones de la universidad y para ayuda financiera para pagar para la universidad. PSAT School Day. So March 23rd, we are hosting 10th and 11th grade PSAT SAT Day. All 11th grade students will take the SATs. All 10th grade students will take the PSATs. There is an adjusted schedule. It was emailed to you through Pupil Path, and it will be also submitted, I'm sure, through Ms. K's college Google Classroom. But basically, there are some tips here letting you know that the night before, what you should do, what you can bring, what you cannot bring, and make sure that you arrive early to give yourself enough time. And that's on March 23rd. And Ms. Ramdeo, are you available?
Hi, I'm here. Hi, I'm Ms. Ramdeo, the CTE Assistant Principal for Korean Technical Education, in case you didn't know what CTE stands for. I just wanted to give some updates on some post-secondary opportunities students have right now. The first thing is the MTA apprenticeship application. It opened up on March 1st, and the deadline for students to submit their application is April 8th. It's a hard deadline. They do not budge. We have no control over that. And the link is shared through the WBL Class of 2022 Google Classroom. And students must use the link that's provided there to submit their recommendation letter along with their permanent record transcript, as well as their official attendance record. These are all the documents that they need, and along with also their birth certificate or passport. Copies of all of that needs to be uploaded using the link provided on the Google Classroom. For any students that are interested in getting into the MTA apprenticeship program after they graduate high school. The next thing is the construction skill participants. So students who were interested in, again, a building trades unionship career after high school, they had to apply for the construction skills program. 17 of our students have been accepted into the construction skills program, and their training will begin April 25th. And every Monday going forth until June 6th, they will attend their training, their virtual training from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. The last thing is students need to complete their work-based learning hours. And in order to do that, they need to look at the opportunities being posted on the Google Classroom. If they have any questions, they need to touch base with myself or Ms. Zagata in room 449. I highly, highly recommend that students do not wait for their 12th grade year in order to try to complete their 60 hours. They have all 4 years from 9th through 12th grade to accumulate the 60 hours of work-based learning. Students can apply, and I know Fabian and Jordan may have just mentioned about the SYEP program. Students who do apply for the SYEP Career Ready program, that will count towards their work-based learning hours. So please, I really encourage you all. They have spots. Apply and get into those programs so you can complete your hours. I see you, Jasmine. So thank you to them for partnering with us to get that done. That will be a great help. And again, it's from 9th through 12th grade. So take all 4 years to accumulate the 60 hours. You will, if you start from 9th grade, you'll notice that you will get those 60 hours done and go way past those 60 hours, even once you become a senior. The next thing is parent-teacher conference is next week, Wednesday and Friday. I just wanted to, if I can, would I be able to share my screen, Ms. Lopez?
I think you, yeah, I think you can. Hold on one second. And then
I only wanted to pretty much give a little directions on exactly how to go about booking and where exactly to find it. So it's recorded for future references on the school's website.
yeah, sure. 1 second. Okay, I know where I am now.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It should have been, but okay. Can you do it now?
Yes, thank you. Okay, so I just wanted to run down, this is our school's website, and the link for parents to book for parent-teacher conference is posted on our school's website. You can click on this link here. It'll bring you up to the bookings page. And if you have a specific teacher, I will just use myself, for example. It is in alphabetical order. So teachers A to G, teachers H to M. So you do need to know your child's teacher's last name. You can look on schedule on Pupil Path to find your child's program, and you'll see the teacher's name there. You will click within those letters, and then you want to select the specific teacher that you would like to meet with. I'll select myself. And then you choose a specific time that you're able to meet with your child's teacher time. and then complete all the information that is being asked of you. Your name, your email, the address is optional, your phone number. What's very important is your student's name and student's number, OSIS number, because that will help with the teacher knowing which parent they're meeting with. It's very important, this portion here where I'm entering the email, it's really important that you put the correct email, because once I hit book, I'm going to get an email for this booking. If you put the incorrect email, you'll see that I will get an email shortly. If you put the incorrect email, you will not get the link to meet with the parent, this teacher, I'm sorry, to meet with the teacher. So please, please correctly enter the email address in order for you to receive the link for parent-teacher conference night. Then once you know, I know that I booked for 6:10, at 6:10, I will go into my email and click on that link that I was provided when I booked, and then you would be able to meet with your child's teacher that night at that specific time. I know that Ms. Lopez also sent out the directions on Pupil Path with the specific link, as well as a attachment that has the directions that I just pretty much just showed you of how to book the appointment. So if you did not get any of this in your Pupil Path account, it is definitely, the directions are there, and the link to booking the appointment with your child's teacher is also there, and it's also on our school's website. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ramseo. Also, you will be getting a robocall informing you to log in and do exactly what Ms. Ramseo just went over. So that way everyone is informed 3 different ways on parent-teacher conferences. Okay, great. Let's see. Okay, so I think Ms. Rodriguez may be available, but I don't mind going over it.
I'm here.
Oh, hi, Ms. Rodriguez.
Sorry,
No,
today
you're
was a crazy day, but okay. The PTA had a fundraiser of the Bake Day sale on Tuesday, March 22. We want everyone to come and support the PTA fundraiser. Also, donations are welcome. Remember, this is for the community school, for everything that they are planning to do. So if you have the chance, please come and enjoy the Bake Day sale.
All right, so I guess this portion we can open up if anyone has any questions. You can type it in the chat, or you can turn on your mics to ask any questions you may have about what you heard today.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
I'm a parent, so I have a couple of questions about all the announcements.
Okay.
The first one that I have is Ms. Berg said that there will be trips happening the rest of the year. Is that true?
What do you mean trips happening the rest of the year?
I don't know. That's what she mentioned. So I'm wondering, but I'm asking what type of trips. Are there school trips, or they are the Mets games and the trips to the Broadway shows?
Oh, those trips on the slides. So yeah, these are optional. If the students are interested, they can go to room 143 and get a permission slip. And then they would have to bring in the money with the permission slip and give it to Mr. Vega. It is first come, first serve, because there's a limited amount of tickets available. But if your child is interested, they can just go get a permission slip.
But those are only for students or family?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Berg. I'm sorry, Yvette, what was your question?
So, those trips, I know Ms. Berg mentioned some trips. So I don't know if those are the school during the school day trips or.
So the trips that I mentioned in the first slide, those are after school. Those are not during the day.
Right, but those are the ones from Broadway show and Mets and all
Correct.
those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, but Ms. Berg mentioned something about trips.
Oh, okay. Ms. Berg, would you like to answer?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so certain classes are going back to taking trips like to museums, and to, where else? I just signed a permission slip to go to, also as similar to a museum. So trips can be happening now in the students' classrooms. Not happening in every classroom all the time, but for this whole year, we weren't allowed to have any trips. So now that we're allowed, teachers and the school is taking advantage of those things, including during the school day trips, as well as after school day trips, prom, and the senior trip, and again, graduation. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you. So
You're
now, going back into the mask mandate, will there still be testing for students and staff in the school, and how often will it happen?
Yes, so all the other things that have been put in place are still going on. So students still have to answer the health survey. There will be testing just like previously, once a week. They will take 20% of the students whose families agreed to allow them to be tested. And again, the only thing that's changed is that masks are optional.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Those were really great questions. Does anyone else have any questions?
I have a question. What happened with the parents-teacher conferences? If there is not mandatory to use the mask, it's not possible to have to meet the teachers in the school in person?
So the regulation is that it was set in the beginning of the year, and that is why it's set as parent-teacher conferences online. Also, the families still have to be vaccinated to come into the building. So that is a mandate. Again, everything else remains in place. So in order not to ignore the families that are maybe not vaccinated, that's why we're running it online. Again, it wasn't our choice, however.
Yeah, my question is because some parents doesn't know how to use Zoom, Teams, and that's why I think many parents doesn't like approach to the teachers to know about the children, how are they doing at school and things like that. So that's why my question.
So I think that any parents who may have difficulty or feel uncomfortable can certainly contact their child's guidance counselor just to get an overview. Emails, all of the staff's emails, including mine, are on our school website, and parents can email us, let's say, very specific questions. So if they wanted to email one of the specific teachers to see what was going on, they can certainly do that, and the teacher can get back to them. But also a message can be brought, let's say, through the guidance counselor or through one of us to say, the parent of this child would like to speak directly to you. Can you give them a call back when you have an opportunity?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I just want to add that we can, so on our school website, which I can share with you just really quickly. You can access bookings to schedule meetings with the guidance counselors. So if you wanted to come in and schedule an appointment with them, you could do it the same way. I know you said some parents are not tech savvy, which is why Ms. Berg said you can call, but you can, I'm so sorry. You can make an appointment with the guidance counselors, and then you can request a meeting with their teachers as long as you're vaccinated that way.
I also see a comment, which we forgot, thank you, Blanca, that we have our parent coordinator. And so you can always contact our parent coordinator for any kinds of questions that you may have, and she can reach out to the appropriate people or possibly be able to answer those questions for you immediately.
Absolutely, that's actually 100% accurate. So here, if you go on the school website and you go to guidance, the guidance homepage, it tells you the guidance counselors, contact your guidance counselor, and that way you can schedule a meeting with the guidance counselors that you would like to speak to. And you can arrange an in-person meeting or virtual meeting, whatever is, I know some parents work and so they can't come in, but you can be available virtually during like a break within your day as well to have, conversations about grades. Guidance counselors will give you the rundown through all of your kids, their attendance, their interactions, referrals, anecdotals that teachers made, and or other issues that might be happening with your child too. So are there,
My question was because some parents doesn't know how to use the phones, like yeah. I know I did that before. I had my conference with the teachers and this and that. It's a little like it's not that easy at the when we start. So, but I know and I understand the other parents too, because it's not that easy. But some parents doesn't even understand how to, like, the technology is not very strong. So that's why I'm asking. But I know Ms. Rodriguez is there and she's very helpful, very helpful.
She definitely is. And I think she has her hands up. Yeah. Ms. Rodriguez, you can speak.
That happens today. I have a parent that tried to, to get into the meeting, but she doesn't have the application down, and she have trouble to do it over the phone. So I told her that it will be a recording, and I don't know how many days it will be available in YouTube.
It'll be up. It's not. There's no limit to the amount of days.
Also, I agree with Mrs. Sandra. It will be a little bit difficult with the parents to do the meeting. So anyways, I will be here to help too if they want to download the application before, we have how many? 1 week. So they can call me to see if we can do it through over the phone. If not, they can come in person. I will help them to get the app download. And also, Ms. Lopez, there is in the website, there is the parents. I would try to upload also some information from the city that the parents would like to see it. And if they can take a look, and, I will try to do updated. I'm here to help you, anybody.
Oh, thank you so much, Ms. Rodriguez. Yes, and you can call the school and ask to speak to Ms. Blanca Rodriguez. We have two, so it's Ms. Blanca Rodriguez is the parent coordinator. So you can call and she'll, like you said, direct you directly to your guidance, the child's guidance counselor over the phone, or she can make arrangements otherwise. And I see in the chat that Sunnyside said that they can also host like a technology assistance PD if anyone was interested. So that's something that is possible as well. Now, Yvette has a question.
Actually, it's just like a little bit of, like suggestion. Maybe in the future, would the administration be able to do the meetings over Zoom? Well, we don't know how it's going to be in September, right? But for further, meetings, Zoom is easier than Teams. I find it, honestly, because I also had problems at the beginning, and I miss many of the parent-teacher conference appointments because of that. And also the robocalls don't understand anything they say when they do the translations.
So the robocalls are not speaking appropriate Spanish?
No, they're not.
I'm sorry. So that is a city thing, and not anything that we can do anything about. I apologize. Except to maybe do our own translation.
Yeah, that there is an option for us to record, but yeah, there is an option for us to do just like text translation or voice translation, so we could do it that way. And I know we have a lot more Spanish-speaking parents on Blackboard. Mm-hmm.
And additionally, the parent-teacher conferences, again, are on Zoom. Are on Teams, because we know how to use it so you can book the appointments. I don't know if there's a way to do it in Zoom or not, and hopefully this will be the last time we'll be doing parent-teacher conferences over the computer. Hopefully we'll be able to see you in person next time. But definitely I understand, and possibly we can look at hosting these meetings in Zoom. That may be a possibility if families are having a hard time getting onto this meeting.
Right, and that I do send out the link directly to the phone, so they just have to click and then they're in. But maybe that might be an option, a better option through Zoom next time. We can test it out for the next town hall. Let's see, any other questions? Anybody else? Okay. Well, if you do have any questions or think of anything else, you can always email or call the school to speak to myself, Ms. Rodriguez, or you can also speak to, you can try, but Ms. Berg is very busy. But you can speak to her as well, or like we said, contact the guidance counselors and they can assist in your child's education. So if there are no other questions, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and we will see you for the next town hall.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.